Hi! Within this lecture, we're going to finish the configuration of our HSTS hijack caplet. So far we have fixed the bugs, now it's good to go, but we have to specify some parameters over here like targets and replacements. We haven't discussed those yet. So as you can see, we have these targets and we have these replacements over here, and it's kind of a weird thing like facebook.com rather than facebook.com. So what happens here is that when we specify a target and a replacement for that target, this tool, this script, will try to redirect facebook.com to facebook.com. So why does it do that? Because as you can see, facebook.com is actually an HSTS website, so it uses strict HTTPS protocol so that there isn't any way to downgrade HTTPS to HTTP, because it forces browsers to open those websites in HTTPS anyway. But we will replace that domain with facebook.com, okay? So we would be able to downgrade that, and it will load up exactly in the same way as facebook.com. So when a user gives a username and password, we would be able to get that. It's a low chance, okay? It's not that successful, but it is a way to break HSTS. So with using this HSTS hijack caplet, we would be able to downgrade HTTPS websites to the HTTP, and also we would attempt to downgrade HSTS websites to HTTP as well. And let me show you what a subdomain is. So user.facebook.com is a subdomain of facebook.com, okay? So let me delete this. So this star stands for subdomain. So it says that it's not facebook.com like that, okay? So if you want to target facebook.com, you can just write it explicitly over here, and below in the same position, in the same index, you can write facebook.com, and this will target these subdomains of the Facebook, star.facebook.com, like user.facebook.com, okay? And I'm going to delete everything from here as well. The bing.com and big.com is okay, but I'm going to delete everything up until this point from here, okay? And later on, maybe we want to target linkedin.com or twitter.com. I'm gonna include them as well. So for example, let me just write bing.com and bing.com, okay? So other than the subdomains, I will just target the whole website as well. And then later on, maybe you want to redirect something like linkedin.com with W to linkedin.com without W, okay? Sometimes it gets in the way of downgrading HTTPS to HTTP, even though linkedin.com doesn't use HSTS at this moment. Maybe they will eventually, or sometimes this gets in the way of downgrading HTTPS to HTTP, as I said. So maybe it's a good idea to include www.linkedin.com over here and replace that with just linkedin.com, plain linkedin.com rather than www, okay? So that's cool. Maybe we want to add twitter.com as well because it uses HSTS. So let me just say twitter.com and twitter.com over here. And you will realize that user won't be able to tell the difference between carn and com because carn looks like com in the browser. Okay, we will see how it works. Now I believe we are good to go. So far we have fixed these local issue, okay, we fixed the bugs, we actually dive into targets and replacements. We don't have to change block scripts over here because it's already not in use, okay? and we changed the encode as well. We changed the payloads, we changed the script, and I believe that's good. So make sure you're writing this in the right way, in the right position, okay? And copy these replacements and paste over here to domains as well, because we want to have the same thing in the replacements and in this DNS spoofing domains. We're not even going to use DNS spoofing in this case, but as I said before, DNS spoofing works man in the middle framework in a much better way when we compare it to the Better Cap. But Better Cap has its own DNS spoofing module as well. So anyway, as I said before, we're not using block scripts. As you can see, there is a hash in the front of this line, so we're good to go right now. Make sure you have exact same cap file, and remember, I'm going to include this file in the resources of this lecture, so if you encounter any problem, make sure you download it and use mine rather than yours. You can just copy and paste the contents if you want as well. Now we are ready to use in this caplet inside of our Better Cap. Now if you come to this point, make sure you exit the Better Cap and clear, so that you will have a good blank terminal, because in the next lecture we're going to use this file to attack the target computer.